Hi friend, welcome back to the Life of Lex. If this is your first time, hi, hello, I am Lex and this is my life. Before we continue, please make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe and like button. I would greatly appreciate it, just that way you guys can get notifications on my current and upcoming videos. I thank you all in advance. Hello, it is Saturday, July 4th in this crazy year of 2020. I am so excited for today's video because it is going to be a get ready with me and a little bit of a life update. The life update will mainly focus around my second trimester experience and how all of the joyous things in that second trimester went down for me and my babes. That means I'm currently in my third trimester. I am 31 weeks currently. It's gone by super fast in my eyes, so to actually be able to talk to you guys about my second trimester and understanding that I'm currently in my third trimester and only have 9 weeks to go is mind-blowing. Anyways, yes, it would be a get ready with me video as well. I will be creating this look here. It's just a disclaimer. I will not be sharing any of my beauty products. I'm literally just going to be going through the motions of trying to get ready and trying to express and explain what my second trimester was and what it consisted of. Just know that I did it that way because it is a lot to process. It's really hard to do that anyway, but literally my pregnancy brain is so bad. Like, I jump from thing to thing all the time anyway, but it's gotten worse with pregnancy. So I will also be having my laptop to kind of look at what I had remembered in preparation for this video for you guys. So I will be looking at that and taking a glance at that every now and then to the side here, because I will not be doing the steps of my makeup. If you guys want to know exactly what I use, it's like an actual tutorial. I do have other videos prior to these that I will go ahead and link down below. Click on those videos and they will give you a gist of everything that I use and the steps that I use them in. For now, this is what the video is, and I'm super excited. So without further ado, if you want to keep watching, let's get to it. For those of you who don't know, the second trimester happens between begins during your 13th week, and then it goes all the way up until your 27th week. So within those weeks of my second trimester, what ended up happening was I ended up only having 2 appointments. One of those appointments consisted of my gender reveal. I did the gender reveal. That was one of my appointments. It was an ultrasound and then just a checkup with the doctor. And then my second appointment was, sorry, I just put deodorant on, guys, and it's like really white. But my second appointment was also an ultrasound, just because from the gender reveal, you get as much as she wanted because baby wasn't positioned in the right spot. So she obviously said she wanted to go back in and look. That's what we did.
Hi, friends.
You gotta stop scaring me. I literally almost pee my pants every time you do it.
You already got your pretty dress. I love you.
I love you, but
Ooh.
Stop scaring me. Anyways, we had those 2 appointments. And that second appointment, yes, we did an ultrasound and check up with the doctor, and I also did blood work because I had to do my glucose test. Yeah, you do. So for those women who are nervous about the glucose test, I just say don't be. It's not that bad. The bottle is about, just think of a small Gatorade size bottle. And the flavor I had was orange, but it was not that bad. Like, everybody's like, it's so bad, it's so gross. It wasn't that bad for me, at least. So we just drank it. We drank it in like under 5 minutes, and then we just sat there for an hour and waited. It was even cold. But if there's one way I can describe it best, it tastes like if you get an orange slushie from a gas station, and there's just nothing but syrup at the bottom, and that's what you drink. Like, that's literally what it tastes like. So I don't think it was that bad, but to each their own, you know. So that was that for me, at least for that part. 2 appointments, gender reveal, had an ultrasound, and the glucose test. Throughout your second trimester, you do experience different type of pains, okay, and aches. And the 2 things that stood out most to me throughout my second trimester was round ligament pain. So basically it's because what it is like your belly's getting so big. Everything in your belly, like the muscles, the ligaments in there, all that good stuff, bottom portion of your stomach, that all starts to kind of ache and cramp and kind of hurts. Not gonna lie, it's uncomfortable. I mean, the pain came and went. It's not like it's that bad. It's just really uncomfortable. Like, I felt like I had to sit in a certain position in order for it to like ease away a little bit more. I felt like I had to like stretch out because it just felt like baby wasn't getting enough room. I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's just really uncomfortable though. And then another thing that was super annoying, my allergies. Here they're like really bad. Because we have nothing but dust out here, and the winds are really hectic and crazy. So that didn't help any of it. And so every time I went outside, I would wake up the next morning super congested, drainage, which caused me to throw up because of my mucus, and it getting stuck. Not the business, but if I didn't take my allergy medicine, then I would be super dry. Like my nose would be really, really dry. And then it kind of scared me at one point because I called the nurse line because I threw up bloody boogers. It was gross. Really gross. But they told me not to worry about it. They just said, you know, just make sure it was all dried old up blood anyway, but it was just gross. So I just called to make sure, and they were like, you're fine, you know, just keep an eye on it, make sure it's not like fresh blood. And we were all fine with that. It was just really gross. But it's just again another uncomfortable thing that I felt like I experienced as far as the second trimester, because my nose was just super like dry, so it burnt every time I would like inhale. It was just a lot, but it's starting to get a little bit better. But I also just don't go outside as much either, because I mean, why do I need to go outside? So as far as pains and aches go, those are my main two complaints. Round ligament pain and my allergies that caused really bad nasal discomfort. Pretty much it as far as that. Or that I'm remembering. I don't know, if you probably asked Jared, he'd probably tell you I complained the whole time, so which also sounds accurate, but you know. So the next topic of the second trimester is weight gain. Yes, friends, I'm not oblivious to the fact that I have gained weight during this pregnancy. Fortunately for me, though, it has not been really bad. I've only gained 15 pounds so far, and I'm in my trimester, so I feel like that's, I mean, my doctor said it's really good, so I'm gonna listen to my doctor and know that that's perfectly fine. But I mean, I obviously know that I've gained weight. See as how I didn't work out. I mean, I would walk and stuff, walk around the house, walk outside if I got a chance to walk up in the mailbox or whatever, but I wasn't really working out. My eating habits obviously helped. I wasn't eating bad. I probably have like a fast food meal like maybe once or twice a week, and then I just tried to take it as slow as possible and not overeat, because you're not supposed to, friends. That's one thing. Everybody's like, you're eating for two. Yeah, but also like don't overeat. That's not healthy. If you like feel like you're constantly hungry, like towards the end there, I was getting really hungry in my second trimester. My eating has gone up a lot more. So what I have to do now is I have to eat like a snack in between meals. So like I'm pretty much almost I started almost eating every 2 hours, every 2 or 3 hours. So I'd have my breakfast, and then I would have like a smoothie or a snack in between my lunch and my breakfast if I felt hungry before technically my next meal. You know, just watch out for that kind of stuff, and I'm just glad I did, because it could have been a lot worse. Doctor said my weight's good, so weight gain, it's fun. Can't wait to hopefully lose it. My cravings. I don't know if I mentioned how much I loved lemons my first trimester. For a while, that's all I had in my water. Like, I had to have lemon water. I couldn't drink my water plain. I had to have lemons in it and ice. still pretty much that way, and she's still pretty much obsessed with lemons. I love lemons. I literally am drinking lemon water right now. So good with some ice. It keeps me hydrated. And love citrus. We love lemonade. Any type of lemonade is delicious, but our favorite right now is a sparkling lemonade. And my coworker had got it for me from Sprouts because she lived in Cruces. So she picks them up because I told her I was like obsessed with lemons. And so she picks them up from Cruces. Ever since then, I've been obsessed. So my mom brought me some when she came to visit. She brought me 4 bottles, and I was super happy about it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because this part takes me longest. I have a little guide here next to me, so I keep looking this way. Just an FYI. Energy and sleeping habits. My first trimester, it was awful. Energy, my first trimester was awful. And my sleeping habits were amazing in my first trimester. And then that kind of all just kind of flip-flopped. In my second trimester, I had so much energy. Not so much, but so much more than I did, obviously, my first trimester, which is super nice. As I'm saying this, please take this very lightly. As much energy as you have, you only have it for I had like spurts, okay? So that's the best way to say it. I had like spurts of energy. I didn't have like days of energy. It was like, oh, you get 2 hours, go do something with it. So I would probably clean the house, or I'd go hang out with Erica and the kids. Towards the end of my second trimester, I started napping a little bit more. So I guess this brings up my sleeping habits during the second trimester. They weren't awful, but they weren't as good as my first trimester because obviously I wasn't as tired. Pretty much my whole second trimester, I was sleeping out on the couch because our bed at the time was not comfortable at all. Even with my body pillow, I literally I would sleep on the couch with my big ass body pillow, and that was the most comfortable for me at the time. Then towards the middle of my second trimester, end of my second trimester, I got super uncomfortable. The couch wasn't comfortable, the bed wasn't comfortable, and I wasn't comfortable. So we upgraded and we got a purple mattress, and it has been the best thing we've done this whole entire pregnancy. I've been sleeping so much better. It's so comfortable. It just helps me relax so much. But yeah, it was like one of the best decisions ever is getting that mattress, and I'm so glad we did. Purple mattress, they're not paying us in any way to say this. It's so comfy. I'm tired now thinking about it because I just want to go sleep on it. So on to some fun things that happened. During the second trimester, it was really hard to kind of keep up with everything as far as, you know, am I going to be able to go home to Phoenix to see my family? Like, it was just all a lot to deal with, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a baby shower. Like, it's just really weird to think that now this is a life. Erica decided that, you know, it would be really fun if I had a drive-by baby shower, and I was so happy that she, you know, wanted to do that for me and my family. So my mom and my sister and my best friend Nikki were able to come out here and stay because I couldn't, at the time, still, now we can't leave the state, and it was really fun because all my coworkers from work came by, so I had so much fun. I missed them so much, and it was actually the first time Nikki got to see my belly at all, and my sister too, so they all got to feel baby girl kick and move. That's such a surreal moment to have your mom and your sister and your best friend feel that. It was crazy. It was so surreal. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that I had that opportunity and that Erica gave us that opportunity. I got a little bit of fun out of this pregnancy with that, and I got a memory, and I'm so glad I get to share that with Lily one day. I just said her name. Me and Jericho picked a name for our little baby girl, and if you follow me on social media anywhere, you probably already know it. But her name is going to be Lily Jane, and I'm obsessed. We could talk about her name another day, get into the details if you guys want to know why we named her Lily Jane. But you know, for now, that's all I'm gonna say is that's what her name is. Now we officially have a nursery theme, lemons, because of how much this child of mine has been obsessed with citrus and lemons. Well, citrus in general, but I feel like lemons was obviously our main. And it's yellow. My favorite color is yellow, so I just figured it's neutral, you know. It's not like I'm forcing her to like pink, but yellow is my favorite color, so I'll also be happy in the room. I don't know. I can have it really bright and fun and playful. just like hints of yellow, but like all of her nursery furniture and stuff like that is gonna be gray, so that way it's not too much yellow. But we're not moving. We're not moving anytime soon, friends. But it's not clearly when we thought we were going to, because technically we would have been gone and I'd be making this video in California. But that's not what happened because coronavirus, friends. So they just told us to stay out here until after baby girl is born. So we will be in New Mexico until, we're hoping now October we get to leave. I'm gonna have our stuff hung up because I know that they're gonna do our move for us, but and I needed to organize somehow. I couldn't leave stuff like her stuff in boxes right now. But like we're not getting our crib, we're just gonna get the bassinet and stuff situated for the month that we are here. We have our rocking chair and stuff thanks to Haley. We're not even like gonna bring that out. Like at this point we're like we're not doing it. We're just gonna leave it there in its box and then we'll set it all up when we get into our house in California in a few months. That is why the nursery really isn't set up, and that's why her stuff is currently in my room and it's set up more for my room than it would be for a nursery. But at least it's organized to what I feel like is comfortable enough for me to like not feel crazy right now with all the rest of the craziness outside of my personal life happening. Finding out in my second trimester that we were no longer moving to California, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was stressed. It's like, well, now what, you know? Now I have to tell my doctor we're staying here, but you know, it all worked out for the best. And I think this is the best thing to happen right now because we have a great support system out here. You know, my doctor's uncomfortable with the place we go to in Cruces, and it's just, I just kind of, you know, I'm gonna find a silver lining in it all. So yeah, that's pretty much all happening. Let me try to see. Give me a second, guys. Is there anything else I can actually recall or remember? As far as everything else goes in or went in my second trimester, that's pretty much it. I mean, we're happy where we're at. I'm doing really good. Baby's really healthy. We have a name for her. We're trying to be as prepared as that, you know, as much as we can, because she can come at any time. I mean, I'm obviously wanting her to wait until that 37, 38 week mark because that's the healthiest point, hopefully. These next couple of weeks coming up, trying not to do anything too strenuous on my body, and just trying to relax and stay cool, calm, and collected. I might make a separate video, discuss with you guys what our birth plan is before labor and delivery, like what we're planning. But again, you can't really plan a birth. This is all just like for me, it's more of a mental thing, mind over matter, and I kind of have control over my emotions and my situation as far as giving birth. So that's the whole reason for it. But again, anything can happen. That is it, guys. That is all. I'm pretty much done with makeup too, so I actually was stalling there for a second because the storytelling time was going to take a lot longer than I actually did it, which is the first time in history. But I also did my hair, so that's probably why. Alright guys, so my look is completed. I added the red lipstick, I did some highlight, I also did mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I got these cute little earrings from Walmart, time and true. I hadn't added these two for a little more oomph on the red there. But yeah, this is what the look turned out to be. And again, I appreciate you guys for coming to my channel, watching this video, and if you have any further questions about my pregnancy or want to know anything else, please go ahead and DM me or comment below. Again, greatly appreciated. So I will see you guys very, very, very soon. I hope you guys, wherever you're spending today, be safe, be cautious, and, just be kind, okay? Just be kind. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, wherever you may be, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.